education. We'll go right to old business. Movie theater lease. I think Donna passed out a copy to most everyone. And if you remember right, I think there's 3 or 4 things we wanted either included or changed, and I think those are on there. One was the rent dollar amount, one was the insurance, and the other was the default part of that. I can't think of anything else that we asked to be changed. Does anybody got any questions for Donna? Or maybe Donna wants to say something on this.
The last page, 11 and 12, were the additions that Colin added today. He's the one who gave it to Quentin Songer this morning. I have a signed copy from Q. The changes that you requested are on here for Colin.
I think everything that's in this addendum are things that we had hoped to have in there, and talking with Colin, his school's attorney as well, so I think we're represented on both sides. So.
I don't have any problem with
Do you know what the expense of having that theater here for you? Your water bill, your heat bill, and all that. That's all going to go up. And those kids are going to flush those toilets like you can't believe. If you go to a theater, do you see the kids all sitting there still? And where is the theater? It's going to be in this gym?
No.
Okay. And if they destroy the seats, who's going to pay for that?
That's all covered in this. It would be the theater group.
A theater in a public school. Can you name me another one?
Oh, I can't personally name you another one. There's a theater in, I think the theater that was referred to when the theater group worked with the board was a public building in a town about the size of Sac City in South Dakota, or in one of the Dakotas, and it was a city office, offices, like the city clerk's building, the community center, and that was used for the theater. They had an area of that they used for the theater.
But not a public school.
No.
No.
Is there a time frame on this? How long this lease is, and is there an end point or a review time for it?
It's a yearly lease, and it can be
renew every year.
And I believe it's 30 days notice. It can be terminated at any time by either party.
I think the school board's thoughts is a theater for Sac City is a good thing. We hope, and also the theater board hopes, that this isn't an agreement that continues forever, because I think the theater board would like to get the theater downtown where it belongs. And I think this group, I think all of us pretty much agree that, you know, yeah, there may be some things that aren't perfect, and maybe $200 a month, well, it might cover the cost, but it may not cover the cost. But I think to get a theater in town, get people start coming to town, that probably far outweighs that. And I hope the theater group starts thinking about something they can do downtown, so sometime in the near future they can give us notice that they're moving out. So.
You got them in there yet?
Well,
But I agree.
I think the other piece of it would be that this board would, nor would I be unafraid to come to the theater group to say our expenses are running $350 a month, $200 rent isn't going to do it, and it's been a cooperative agreement. So I don't think I think it's fair to say that we don't feel like they were disadvantaged and there needs to take advantage of us. And I felt like the board's been pretty protective of the school. In fact, we met there with the fire marshal to make sure that everything that the theater group wanted met codes for fire marshal and safety and that sort of thing.
And you're going to heat the theater too.
Pardon?
You will be heating the theater.
It's heated anyway.
It's heated anyway.
The heat doesn't get shut off. You don't shut the heat off on the weekend.
You don't turn it down?
At the building. Turn it down, but it's still heated.
At what temperature?
Well, I couldn't tell you what temperature.
You're trying to save money, aren't you? It could be turned down to 60 over the weekend then, if nobody's using it.
It's not turned down to the level where a person can't go in, because we have teachers and myself go in on the weekends and work. So it's not at just such a discomfort level where you can't sit and do what you need to do.
Will there be a conflict in schedules for the things that the school needs and for that the theater wants?
No, that was the first concern of the board, is that school activities always take precedence. And if there's an activity that happens to come in some time frame, they know the school schedule and there's no debate about that. That's school things first, and then there may be something they'd like to do that they can't do because schools do things. Yeah. No, we would never want it to jeopardize what activities are mandatory.
It's just going to be open weekends then, right?
Yes. It says exclusive hours of the lease are 6 p.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday and 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday. So, and I'm not sure every weekend is all three of those times depending on...
Depend on the school schedule.
Yeah.
I thought it's to run a movie Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 and on Sundays at 2 o'clock.
Well, as long as Colin has approved this, link to this, and approved the changes, I move to accept the movie theater lease as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the lease agreement with the movie theater group. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
I have the original, I don't do that.
How do we keep that one?
No, she would be calling the company.
Okay, thank you.
Down here.